Hi and welcome. I'm Janet Berquist, and I'm going to chat today about X39 from Lifewave. So my husband and I, we found X39 a few months back and have become users of this amazing technology, and I just want to share it with you. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And here we go. So Lifewave is now actually 20 years old. It's a company that's 20 years old. And it was very fast growing, extremely fast growing in the last actually 4 years since they have released the X39 patch. And this company is actually not a Me Too product company or Me Too technology company. It is one and only because of the fact that this man, David Schmidt, he's the CEO and the inventor of this technology. He has over 180 patents on these products. He's a scientist and an inventor, and he specializes in age reversing. Yay for age reversing. He released this particular patch that he called X39, and he called it X39 because it took him 39 counts to get it right. And it took him 10 years to get the patent and get it to the marketplace. It took $4.5 million to bring it to market. So this product is extra special, and you'll find out why. So as you know, you can't just decide you want a patent on something and off you go. You have to prove that your product or technology is doing what you claim it to do. So you really have to prove yourself, and you do that by doing case studies and double placebos, case studies, and all that has been done on these patches. So this X39 patch, in all these patents are available to be read, but this is just a little excerpt of this. Its embodiment as a result of elevating copper peptide includes activating of stem cells, improvements in energy, and elevation of antioxidants. And so here what we want to focus on is that this technology actually activates your own stem cells. Nothing else out there doing this. It was a 20-year patent on it originally, and there are 17 years left, and this is a worldwide patent. So to be able to understand, first of all, so it reactivates your own stem cells. So what are your stem cells supposed to do? What's going on with these stem cell things? I'm sure you've heard stem cell therapy being thrown out there. But stem cells are a cell that everybody has millions, hundreds of millions of these cells. But as we get older, they go dormant. They don't disintegrate and disappear. They just go dormant. And what happens when they go dormant? Well, you get gray hair. Your eyes now need glasses to work. You get wrinkles, and eventually your larger organs start failing and things start happening. And that is the normal process of aging. But if you think that God actually created us for these stem cells to keep activated, how neat is that if they would stay activated and keep doing their job? We would live longer. We find out that by the age of 30, half of your stem cells are dormant. And I mean, 30, that's so young. And then by the time you're 60, only 10% or less of your stem cells are actually active. The others, they're all dormant. So let's talk about explaining the light therapy of these patches. These patches work on light therapy. And so what does the sun do? If you go out in the sun, what is the sun going to do to your body, to your skin? The sun actually allows your body to activate and create vitamin D. Does the sun have vitamin D itself? No. Does this patch have stem cells? No. But what this does is it activates your own stem cells by taking your own light. This is the patch sitting on top of your skin. This is the light that your body reflects. It bounces off of the patch, pushing the light back into your body, which then feeds the copper peptides, which then activates the stem cells, and then therefore the stem cells are able to go and do their job. Very powerful, very powerful. Another good example is a child born, that is jaundiced. What do? They put that baby under a light. Does the light have the answer to the jaundice? No. It's the light that activates the bilirubin in the baby to work, and then the jaundice is gone. So how X39 actually works. It's a proprietary form of phototherapy. It has patented nanocrystal technology. It reflects light to activate. It is non-transdermal. There is nothing on the patch. Nothing is coming off of it into your body. There are no drugs or chemicals or stimulants, so it's non-transdermal. It's non-invasive. Very easy to use. And then once you put it on your body, what starts happening? Well, your stem cells are activated. What do? Well, they create rapid pain relief, reduce inflammation, support wound healing, energy and vitality, mental clarity, enhance athletic performance, faster recovery from exercise, improve skin appearance. A lot of stuff happening. What can you expect from the X39? So within the first few days, within the first 24 hours, the stem cells start being activated by the reflection of that light, because the copper peptides are being fed. And between 3,000 and 4,000 genes, they activate them and they set them to a younger, healthier state. People using the stem cell patches will experience an immediate effect through elevating of the antioxidants, a decrease in inflammation, and an increase in energy and joy. Can you instantly see or feel inflammation going, or that your antioxidants are being elevated? Can you instantly feel that? No, but it is happening. Here's how you would know. If you did a blood test before and then a blood test a day after you started, you will see the answers to these questions. Remember, this is a patented product or technology. There's proof of this. This all comes off of the studies that were done. Within 1 to 3 months, there's actual physical change, because activating a stem cell tends to be an increase in collagen. Yay! So your skin, which decreases wrinkles and increases hair growth. Even if you don't feel the effects, rest assured the new stem cells may be regenerating an internal organ or tissue before repairing something that you feel. So this requires some patience when you're wearing these stem cells. These light activation patches that activate your own stem cells. Within 3 to 6 months, the pluripotent stem cells turn into any cell your body needs. So this is where the mutation takes place and repair starts. So this is a magic time between 3 and 6 months. Your stem cells are now actively creating deep healing in your body and repairing damage caused by aging process. And this damage can be caused by just the environment and where and how we live. Within 6 to 12 months, this is reversing of age. In a recent study, 14 out of 15 people showed that their vascular age reduced by an average of 8 years within this period using the X39. So their heart went younger. So this is a 77-year-old woman, and this was the first session. Well, it's not the first session. This was before she was patched. You'll see all the inflammation is the red here. This was 3 weeks after she was patched. Notice how much nicer her brain scan is looking here. And this is 6 weeks after she was patched. So the decrease in brain inflammation, improvement in memory, focus, cognitive brain function, all because you're increasing the GHK-Cu supporting the cells and the nerve regeneration. I mean, that's just amazing. Here's another example of before the patch was put on, and this one happens to be 5 minutes afterwards that the inflammation had left the body. Now, is there something that you'll go, oh, I can feel it's gone? No, you would need to be doing a scan like this to be able to physically prove it, but this is what was part of their actual tests that they were doing. And here is a horse. So the top is obviously before, and then this horse was patched with Icewave, and then after, this is after a very short space of time, the inflammation is brought down. So how do you wear this X39 patch? Well, you wear it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And where do you wear it? Or when all these case studies were done, there were particular points that these patches were put. For example, right here up at the throat area, just over there. And then actually, this one here is on the C7 on the back, on the bone on the back there. And then this one is just below the belly button. Most of the tests were done with them in that position, though it does not mean you have to put them there. You can basically, the X39 can be put anywhere. Then after you've worn it for 12 hours, so you put it on in the morning, take it off after 12 hours, throw it away, or you can put it on your horse, on your dog, on your cat, even in your plant. Remember, it is a technology. It's a light wave technology. Then the next morning you get up, you do it again. The big secret here also is to make sure that you drink lots of water and electrolytes. Those are important factors. So this X39 is so sophisticated, yet so simple and very simple to use. Here's an example of myself. This was my knee and my leg before I started the X39. And this was 3 weeks after. I had this knee replaced 6 years ago. And I had a lot of inflammation even 6 years later. And I will explain why. And from wearing the patch, before I started the patch, I couldn't sleep with my knees touching itself. You know, I couldn't sleep with my knees on each other like that. The burning was just too much. It was too uncomfortable. And I'd wake up numerous times at night from the burning, and the inflammation was very uncomfortable. I started patching, and the burning sensation went away. And I went, loving that. Who doesn't want not burning? And also the inflammation, the swelling itself that I could feel had started going down. And it's still going down. It's not completely gone down, but it has immensely improved. So that was exciting me. Then this picture here to me is even more exciting, because this is the knee that was replaced. It was my left knee. On my last visit to the doctor, as I was sitting on the bed, dangling my legs off the bed in the office there, it was very obvious to him and to me that there was something not quite right. My left leg was totally turned out, you know, so I had one leg that was straight and the other one that was turning out, the one that had the knee replacement. And he said, oh, oops. He said, what do you do? I said, I ride horses. And he went, oh, well, that won't impact it. But it did, because for me to ride, I would constantly have to pull my entire leg in so that my foot would be straight in my stirrup and not be pointing out. And that caused my muscles up here and down here to always be strained, which then gave me a hard time sleeping. So what happened is, this was after this had happened. So I don't know, maybe at 4 weeks after patching, I was sitting on the recliner and I noticed, and I yelled out to my husband, my feet are straight, my foot is straight. And truly, it just straightened out by itself. And I'm like, how did that happen? I don't know. I don't know how a TV works. I don't know how my cell phone works, but it works. And this did something and it works. My foot is straight. So my muscles aren't being strained. So this has been wonderful for me. I am so grateful for this technology that has given me the ability to be able to do that. So those are my stories. And then I do have, other stories. My skin is getting so much better. My massage therapist noticed, she said, oh my word, your skin is so much more supple. And my spider veins have faded immensely. So lots of other good things happening. This is my husband's horse, Jazz. Jazz, this is his kind of his front elbow. This is his front leg. This is called a shoe boil, which is caused by the way that he sleeps, and his hoof is up there and it pinches and causes, this was almost the size of a golf ball, maybe a little smaller than a golf ball, but it was close to that size. I started patching him, and this was 2 weeks and 3 days after patching. And with him, I will tell you that I was using Elmer's non-toxic washable glue. I'd put it on and then I'd put the patch on, and it reduced it. So like, yay, love that. So it works. So that, in a nutshell, is a very powerful testimony of the X39 stem cell activating technology that comes in a patch. So it was nice chatting with you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and love you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.